Hey guys, George here with Roofgraf. A short video today on how we would measure and create a proposal for a commercial project or a large residential project. So we're going to start by selecting the new icon in the bottom right hand corner. We'll go straight to a proposal. From there I'll enter my address for the property I'd like to measure. Just notice here guys, Google have identified the address actually in the front of the street here rather than the building itself. You can click anywhere on this window to move that red pin. You want to make sure it's fairly close to the center of the roof that you'd like to measure. So somewhere around here would be fine. From there we'll confirm the imagery. Now this is a new feature that's been added to the software, the ability to zoom out this image. Obviously the image we provide you to begin with is of very little use. So using the new zoom function, just click along that blue bar to move the image out, or you can use the zoom out button on the left hand side until you've captured the entire roof surface that you'd like to measure. You can of course use these arrows in each corner to reposition that image as required, and then from there we'll start measuring, and then the same as with any other project in Roofgraf, starting on any one corner on the outside of your roof, clicking once and then just continuing to click on each corner as you trace out the perimeter of the roof. So bear with me while I run through this one real quick. Obviously the idea here guys is basically to have not just a number of squares, but ideally probably the length of this this parapet wall as well. So once we've actually built that initial sort of surface, as I have done now, you will see a total number of squares in the top left. Keep in mind this is a 4:12 pitch by default, so that is a standard on all Roofgraf projects. So the first thing you want to do is correct that, use the edit pitch function, and obviously just enter your 0 here. So now we have a more accurate square count based on a flat roof, of course. And then lastly, we want to know the length of our parapet wall, so we want to identify those blue lines as eaves. We can select Eve on the right hand side, and then simply just click on all those lines on our outside just to identify them as eaves. So very, very easy, very quick. From there you hit your next button. That will run the measurements taken from this drawing tool through your templates. Obviously in this case my default templates are my residential shingled templates, so I'll just manage the templates really quick there. We'll put say TPO as the option for this customer, maybe remove the good, or remove the better and best options, just the one for today. We'll save that. And now we have a full bill of material and other costs. In the case of TPO you can see our ISO board, TPO coating, some drip edge there. We are also checking in this case for plumbing vents. Obviously we won't know that automatically, you'll need to enter that information, maybe 24 on, maybe not so many, maybe 12 on this one, and obviously spray cans, if that's something that you need to order as well. So again, maybe put 24 just for today. Again, you may want to adjust some of these other costs. It may be, for example, the permitting fee goes up a little bit on this one. We won't be able to calculate that for you. You will need to know the approximate cost at least of the permits, so we'll adjust that from here, save at the bottom, and then we continue on. We can enter in the customer's information, so commercial customer, something like that, with a phone number and email if you'd like, and then obviously there you have your proposal, just like with any other project in Roofgraf. Statement of work, the final price for the job, any additional files that are custom to your company, obviously your contract, and then finally the e-signature function for that customer to sign. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of how things would work here, that ability to zoom out the image, and obviously again just make sure you've updated your pitch, and if you do want to know, for example, how much eave you have or the length of that perimeter wall, you will need to identify those lines, and you can see the exact linear measurements down here under roof report from that job details page. So yeah, as always, give us a call if there are any questions on this. 888 997 1101 extension 2. Thanks guys, take care, bye bye.